all-purpose dog. They can do anything and everything. And that's the beauty of the German Shorthaired Pointer. Whatever the owner dreams, they can do it. If a hunter enjoys going out and hunting birds, but also enjoys duck hunting, and they think they need a Labrador and a pointer, you get the Shorthair. They can do it both. They're strong and they never give up. There's other breeds that maybe are good hunting breeds that obviously have a good sense of smell, but maybe they don't have the stamina. And that's the one thing that a lot of breeds can't beat a Shorthair on. They have the stamina to go with their work ethic.
German engineering is legendary worldwide for its excellence, and this particular export is no exception. Refined with patience and precision, the German Shorthaired Pointer has been said to be a mix of the Old Spanish Pointer, the German Pointer, and Braque Francais. Bloodhound stock was added for scenting prowess, and a subsequent cross with the English Pointer enhanced speed, style, looks, and further refined pointing ability.
Back in the early 1800s, the Germans wanted a hunting breed that they could use for anything. And that's what they selected for through the years and produced this dog that has a short coat, that's very durable, withstands the cold, a hardy breed that could go in really dense cover. They were originally called the every use dog. So when they were being designed, that was the whole purpose.
In 1951, the president of the German Shorthair Association in Germany corresponded with one of the first American importers of the breed, writing, "Because of its versatile usefulness and its noble appearance, the German Shorthair has enjoyed a popularity which has carried it to the very top of German pointers."
Our breed was originally designed as a gun dog for a person on foot walking and hunting. They've kind of evolved from there to a strong pointing breed. Whatever you train them to do, they'll do, but they naturally want to stop and point game. They were very popular in Europe, and then through the two wars, they lost a lot of the breeding stock. And so it was after the Second World War that they had a few dogs that escaped. Those dogs really were the foundation for what we have today.
GSPs accelerated their ascent to the consciousness of American dog lovers after World War II, but it was between the first and second global conflicts that these versatile, high-performance dogs first established firm roots in the United States. For that, they can thank Dr. Charles Thornton of Missoula, Montana. After reading a National Sportsman article on the breed and viewing corresponding pictures, he reportedly exclaimed to his wife, "If those dogs don't cost $1 million, I'm going to buy a pair." In reality, they cost much less. Subsequent correspondence with Australian breeder Edward Rent brought Thornton's plan to fruition, and Senta made the 24-day, 5,000-plus mile journey in 1924. After experiencing GSPs firsthand, Thornton was impressed. In a 1929 American Kennel Gazette article authored by him, he declared, "After 4 years of breeding and handling these dogs, I have come to the conclusion that they are the greatest all-round dog ever produced." First admitted into the AKC stud book in March 1930, it seems as if this multi-talented breed was unhappy solely in the hunting spotlight. Official recognition from the AKC came in 1935, with the breed standard approved in 1946, and by 1974, the secret was finally out. German Shorthaired Pointers could excel not just following a scent, but also in the show ring.
Joe Schallenberger from the Gretchenhof Kennels was the first person to go best in show at the Westminster Kennel Club in 1974 with a dog named Traveler. She really, I guess, would be the person that kind of put our breed on the map in the United States and in the show world.
This is German Shorthaired Pointer, number 38. CJ is a striking animal.
Beautiful dog. Beautifully presented by Val Atkinson.
It's something that as breeders and people involved in the sport, you dream about it, but you don't think it's ever really going to happen. It's a lifetime of dedication that finally someone says, yeah, this is the one.
Best in show dog tonight in 2016 is the German Shorthaired Pointer.
The German Shorthaired Pointer, CJ!
Wow.
CJ winning Best in Show was very exciting. I've been coming to the Westminster Kennel Club since I was 10 years old. I've actually went best twice. I have another short hair in 2005, Carly, that I owned, that was also Best in Show. But having it be with this dog, and I bred him, I owned him, I handled him, was just the icing on the cake.
Aristocratic, well-balanced, and symmetrical, GSPs in motion convey a sense of power, endurance, and agility. Their almond-shaped eyes are good-humored and yet radiating energy. And a proper German Shorthair's chest should give the impression of depth, not breadth.
They can go from solid brown, solid liver, to liver and white, to almost all white. They can't be completely white. That's a disqualification. So they have to have some liver on them, but those are called clear whites where they have hardly any ticking. But the common and what you mostly see are liver and white ticked. To live with a German Shorthair Pointer, you need to have some dedicated time to take care of them as far as getting them exercise. It's the perfect dog for the family that is outdoors, athletic, high energy. Whether you take them on a bike with you, let them free run, take them to a park, they need to get some exercise in. And if you can do that on a consistent basis, they are a wonderful family dog and they expect to be inside with you. They are a breed that wants to know what you want them to do. They're very intuitive. They're very smart. They can be a little bit stubborn. That might be the German side, but they're very willing to please. And they like guidelines and boundaries. They are such high energy and strong and determined dogs. They can run all day. They're really, really great athletes. Any kind of dog sport you can think of, they can do. They've been part of the Iditarod. They have done skijoring. Go! Agility, fly ball, obedience, dock diving. They're great at dock diving.
Undaunted whether in the field or the ring, undeterred if competing in fast-moving competitions or intellect-testing trials, you might be tempted to wonder, is there anything a German Shorthaired Pointer can't do? In truth, it's impossible to prove a negative. But even if one could, it would be unwise to bet against this German-bred Swiss Army knife of talents.
They're great with other breeds. They get along with anything and everything. Think about hunters when they go out for a day. They usually all show up with their dog. The dogs have to get along. So that's one of the defining characteristics. They need to be able to go out into the field, do their job, and really not pay attention to the other dogs. I think a lot of people have a preconceived notion that they are too high energy, that they can be a little maybe crazy, that they can be destructive. So I think that one of the best kept secrets for them would be if you put your time and effort and training into them, and I think this goes with any breed, that's what's going to develop the dog that you're going to love for a lifetime. Our breed still is very much the same breed that it was designed to be. They're smart, they're intelligent, they're athletic, they're biddable, they're intuitive. They are an absolutely fabulous all-purpose dog.
The original Lady and the Tramp, everybody thought was a Cocker Spaniel, but actually was a Ruby Cavalier. It was the artist's dog. In those days, nobody knew what a Cavalier was.